Hello and welcome to something new. This is going to be a human limits live solve. I'll have to explain what that means. First of all, there's a fun little project I've been running with the community called the Hanabi Human Limits 100. So basically, it's a big spreadsheet. I'll link it. I just want to have us kind of theory craft hypothetical games, like to the best of our abilities. What would like the human limits of Hanabi be? Um, so it's a lot of fun for lots of reasons, and if you're interested in learning more, you should definitely go check it out. There's like a submission form. You can see there are links to all the previously done replays, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. But anyway, for today, I figured I'd mix it up and try to do one of them live. So I have not looked at this hand before, and in fact, this is only the second 5-player one of these that I'll be doing. I'll be honest, they're a little intimidating, but I'm getting distracted by looking at the cards, but I'll look away. But anyway, yeah, the whole idea of a live solve. Shout out to a really fun channel called Cracking the Cryptic. I watched a lot of that during quarantine. So they basically do live solves of like logic puzzles, Sudokus and stuff. And it's a lot of fun. So anyway, inspired by that, let's give this a shot. Now, quick warning, this is specifically, well, because this is human limits we're talking, I'm going to throw out every single tool in the toolkit here, and this is specifically using our sort of patented convention set, the KiPiPi augments, we call them. I will also link to the gigantic document of conventions if you're really curious. But anyway, it basically just builds off H group and goes further. But yeah, it requires a lot of tight reads, and it also uses Dawn, which is incredible if you've seen some of my previous Double Dark videos. But okay, let's get into it. It's Alice's turn. What do we see? Well, I see basically the whole blue suit. I see Kathy's hand is absolutely stacked. There's a hilarious possibility actually of a like double layered thing, like blue to Donald. In this case, is not actually a charm, because Kathy sees all she, or wait, sorry, Bob sees that all he would need to provide is a blue 1. Now, it's funny, as I was saying that, I see another blue 1 actually. So maybe Alice can kind of massage something a lot simpler. It's still awkward though. Oof. The awkward part is that here, the line I was thinking, Alice could start with blue here and let Bob do 4 to Donald. So it'd be 1, 2, layered, 3. But unfortunately, there's also this blue 3 here. So I don't know. You know what? I'm already off this plan. I don't like it. Maybe that's fine, but super awkward. I think it might actually be like better to get tempo on these. In normal H group and most systems, it's very easy to do like bluffs, right? Bluffs and finesse from these slots. But the whole idea of Dawn is that, you know, at the start of the game, you would love to be able to get efficient ways to get cards from all these slots. So, okay, with that in mind, I think what I'm going to do... yeah, it's weird because all the ones are up here. What I was going to say is you could do yellow to Donald, get this as a charm. But then the awkward thing is, right, then it skips over Kathy's juicy ones here. So I think if I were Alice in this spot, and I am, oh man, this is tough. Because the other idea would be, oh, by the way, I should say, I'm turning off, for this, like, we're turning off all the ridiculous stuff like shadows and mirages, because in human limits, when you're literally trying to maximize score at all costs, playing really safe, yeah, you don't want to do those things. You'd rather just allow for people to give cautious and like intentionally slow clues. So yeah, it's not a tournament or anything like that, so no need to get too spicy. So yeah, all that said, I think I am indeed going to do about the least spicy clue you can here, which is just one, or it's rather blue. Now, I don't know, I hope if you're seeing that, it might look really weird, and you're right, it is. But it's really the power of Dawn. I really, really want my Bob, to have total freedom to grab these however he chooses. I can see he could do an ejection if he wanted. What I'm really eyeing is this 3 clue. 3s to Donald to discharge 3 discharge Kathy. So anyway, I've made my decision. There's no turning back. So now it is Bob's turn. Okay, we've already talked about the blues. Turns out Alice has a blue 4 on her chop too. But yeah, I mean, including blue, yeah, no, not a good idea. I will say, I wish it was easier to hide Bob's hand, by the way, but just pretend you don't see it. I'll try to hide it as much as I can while I'm talking. The presence of the purple 1, purple 3 in Alice's hand, I'll point with the blind card. That makes this discharge here less appealing. And yeah, I think also because maybe Alice could have thought about this more, but the presence of the other red 3 down here means that, yeah, there's no pressing reason to clue these 3s. So actually, from Bob's perspective, long story short, I think it's actually the green one that's more appealing here. So yeah, he's gonna do the other obvious looking clue, which is well, again, I think I already talked about why I don't like 4s to Donald here. It's super slow. It's not what you want to do in 5-player. You want to empower your teammates, not like lock them down. So yeah, I'm gonna do the red to Emily. So quick refresher: this is a play clue on this card. From Kathy's perspective, she would need to provide 2 blind plays. She would need the red 1 and red 2. So she can trust this is actually an ejection. No reason to defer. Deferring is usually a terrible idea. So boom. I should say I'm not allowing for like out of position bluffs. Technically, you could say Donald could do something silly. There's not even a good example. Okay, well, I'm not even going to talk about it then. Yeah. Let's just move on. Okay, so Donald, let's see. I'm looking at my Bob, which is Emily down here. Emily could potentially bluff the purple 1, but other than that, there's no appealing Dawn clue. I do see, I would like to get the yellow 1, yellow 2 rolling. I'd like to get the green 2 rolling. So my first instinct says, I think I either want to do purple, just, yeah, solid 2 for 1. Purple to Alice, and then Emily could even pause and give like yellow 3 if I have yellow 3. Emily could also just play her card. That's legit. uh, Geez, she could even. I'm noticing Emily could Gentleman's discard this blue one to get these cards. Honestly, that's really good. I think my only concern though is from Donald's perspective, should I be worried about this blue 3? I think the answer is actually yes. Because, yeah, just to show the line. Well, is that Emily's problem? I think that is a problem. The line is like purple to Alice. Let's say Emily gives this finesse. Oh no, sorry, I'm sorry. Emily can do the. Oh god, okay, this isn't gonna work. I have to be. I can't discard because then I'll see the next card and that would be cheating. But yeah, if Emily discards. Okay, you know what? It's totally fine because yeah, Donald and Emily see there's a 5 to clue. So if nothing else, that's fine. So with all that said, I think I am going with purple. And yeah, sort of empowering Emily. The two obvious lines are cluing like a yellow 3 if I have it, or just setting up the Gentleman's to get these rolling. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a trickier situation from Donald's seat, but yeah, like oof. I almost want to just give like 1 to Kathy here, but that's going too far. Yeah, because the team can even see that. Yeah, okay, so from Donald's perspective, blue is a little precarious. There's blue 4, 2, 3. But I think the way to fix it would just be you can clue 3 and then fix, or you could clue blue and then fix. There are lots of ways to get around it. So, yeah, this is 5-player, so I will actually just say I think let's give the simple efficient clue, and yeah, go from there. Now, Emily's got a bunch of reds, so no wanting to touch these. Of course, yeah, I always love being in this spot. If I know all my cards more or less, like I get the bird's eye view, right, of the board. I get to see and help dictate. So just a tip, I don't know, something I like to do is I really give extra weight to the lines that locked players give, right? Because the locked players knows what's up more than anyone else. So, okay. So speaking of which, I think the big question is: does Emily want to go into the slow tempo line of discarding this? It's really efficient. And sorry, I should mention, obviously, the whole idea is that this will play as blue 1, and then you fix with 5, and then Bob will keep digging. It's efficient, but it's slow. It is funny, because from Emily's perspective, we don't need to be fast on blue. We could even slip and slide blue. On the other hand, you could argue... I don't really know. Oh, what was it? Right. You could argue that maybe Emily should make a play on the blues, because if she doesn't, whoops, someone else, either Alice or Donald might, or Kathy, might feel the need to kind of rush it, because they'll, yeah, one or the other is going to think there's more at stake here. Like we were talking about with Donald, right? From Donald's unique perspective, this is very scary. But you know what? I think, again, this is 2-player. The chops are relatively safe. There's a good amount of stuff to do. Yeah, there's a play glue, duh. I forgot that was, yeah. There's plenty to do, so I think this is good. Yeah, and who doesn't love getting clues back? Okay. Well, that's a nice draw. But, does Alice want to just play? Probably. It's interesting. I think so. I think the answer is just yes. The only other option, she could skip ahead and like clue this, and to really try to signal Kathy and Donald that their hands are bad. But they're honest. They're not even that bad, right? I mean, we're gonna use at least these, and Donald is gonna have these. So yeah, I think it's fine to just leave options open and play the obvious card. Okay. Well, that's... Okay, Bob doesn't see green too. Bob definitely just wants to play here. He's playing blue 1 here, which is quite good for the team. So, play. Interesting. Jeez, this is like a wet board. Lots of things to do. Kathy, what do you do? So Kathy does not see the blue 2, so the obvious clues are just 5. Someone has to clue 5. There's yellow to Alice. Ooh, she can also lock in... I think this might actually be what I do, is green to Alice. Green to Alice proactively gets this locked in. Yeah, I'm just doing it. That looks pretty obvious to me. Green to Alice. And now Kathy's in a similar spot, right? Like, this also puts this on finesse. So if she... I mean, actually, yeah, Emily can straight up bluff this on her turn. Okay. So Donald knows that Emily is effectively locked. Yeah, I see no reason not to just give the obvious necessary clue. Which then, like we were talking about, sets this up to be bluffed. Now, bluffing is not always that easy when you're locked. So I actually have to think about this a bit. The question is, what are valid stall clues? Like, would 2 to Kathy count as a valid stall clue from Alice's perspective? This is where it's hard. It's hard to know for sure. I think conventionally we would probably allow that, because it's pretty clear that it's setting up a follow-up. Yeah, even though we're talking human limits, I really want to be careful. That doesn't just mean that you're allowed to just, mind read each other. But okay, I'm sorry, no, I think 2s does work here, because 3, I forgot, I'm a little rusty on this. 3s are just a legal stall clue anyway, saving a 3 on chop. Yeah, even if you see another one, I mean, Emily's locked, right? So, like, 3 is available. And good, to be honest. It's good. So, basically, point is, I think I'm convincing myself that 2s is available. That said, I'm not convinced that it's good, because Kathy might have red 2. Is that even bad, though? Oh, did I say Kathy? I meant Emily, sorry. Even if Emily does have red 2, Emily's currently loaded up with 4 high-value cards. So passing one over to Kathy is not even bad. I think this one's a little debatable. Huh. I think honestly what I'm gonna do is do the stall clue. Just 3 to Kathy. Because yeah, I mean then Alice can do blue to Kathy. Sets that up. And then the team can sort of decide later how they want to best deal with the finishing off the blue suit. So yeah, 3 to Kathy. Seems legit. So yeah, to reiterate, this is a valid stall clue. Oh shoot, it's not. I'm sorry, it's not. Duh. Sorry, I got so wrapped up thinking about how to bluff this that this would be a valid stall clue, except it's not from Kathy's perspective because there's the 2. Okay, so rewind. Very sorry. Yeah, let's even. Oh, okay. What's the term? Split the difference, and self bluff Alice. There you go. I think that's a good solution. So this is certainly a play clue because there's the 3 available. Yeah, and I think if you're gonna stall anyway, I mean, yeah, it's just a no-brainer. This is not a stall, and this isn't even close. So this plays. Okay, Bob actually now knows he has green 2 and blue 1, so I could probably spend some time trying to like really read into which way he could play. I think there's a valid argument that he could probably guess this is more likely blue 1 just because Emily decided to go with the low tempo option. But I think playing green 2 is better anyway. Yeah. Now again, I think it's very. I would guess that if I was playing this game live, I would have already made notes that I'm kind of feeling like I have a blue 3 because no one's caring about these cards. But okay, I'm sorry, never mind. I forget. Kathy does not know about the blue 2. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I think I'm sorry. I meant to say from Donald's perspective. Yeah, yeah. From Donald's perspective, I would start guessing I have blue 3, because if I didn't, like, holy moly, we should really be getting these cards. Maybe even I have blue 4. But again, this is human limits, not perfect limits, so I'm not gonna write, elimination notes or anything. But okay, what's next? This might actually be our first discard. No, there's a 5 stall. But from Kathy's perspective, not seeing the blue 2, the all-important blue 2, there's actually straight nothing. So yeah, I think this is a perfect 5 stall. And to anyone who's saying, oh my god, you 5 stall and 5 player, yes. Yes, I do. So 5 stall. There are exceptions, but this is definitely not one of them. Okay, so Bob's hand looking very unfortunate. But okay, Donald definitely does want to make a play on these. Okay, so how to do it? I think 3. No, okay, blue into 2 is, I think, the correct fix. And I hope that's clear too, right? That this is just like a teamwork situation. There's no way to focus this 2 as a play clue, but you need to somehow touch both these cards as play clues. So this is just a pretty standard maneuver. Start with blue, and note this is not any sort of bluff. It's literally just asking for a 2 fix, or even a 3 fix. So, okay, moving on. Emily plays the green 3. Alice has options. It's so frustrating. I can't hide the cards unless I literally hide every card. But whatever. We can't see Alice's hand. Oh yeah, she knows this though. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, her hand is forced. She has to give the fix this turn. So 2, using our last clue. And now we get play. And you can see right now this has worked out perfectly. Oh my god, Bob has to chill. Is this going to be a problem? I don't think so. Because we have play, discard, clue green. Okay, so, yep, play, discard. Emily's, by this point, sure she has red 3. Remember, this is known red 5 as well. Yeah, this is forced green to Bob. And by the way, like, I think this is already won. Like, I can't see this going wrong. Maybe if all 3 of the red ones are on the bottom 5, and like Bob draws the red 4, like the other red 4. But yeah, I think I don't think this is one of those situations where you need to worry about bottlenecking. But to be fair, sometimes you do, but sometimes yeah, you just have to play a card. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Okay, Bob with the play. Kathy with the... Surely this is just a play, right? Mm, is this known red? What are the odds this is red? Actually, ooh. So another thing you can't do awkwardly, I can't go backwards in this review or else I'll lose my progress, but I do wonder if this self-bluff, I'm gonna do it. I can scroll back. I think this is an important point. How do we go back? Okay, we gotta go back. Uh-oh. Okay, I went back very far. What was it? This. Yes, and then okay, perfect. So this is perfect. We got the 3 clue, right? This was worth it. We got the 3 clue, which had this blind play. So actually, Kathy does know for sure that this is not purple 2. If this was purple 2, it would just be a... Oh, I lost the whole replay. Okay, that's definitely not good. But you know what? We can get through this. We got this. I'm sorry about this, y'all. I think it was this into the discard. Quick recap moment. What the heck was... Oh, just playing your card, right. Playing your card is good. Okay. Green for the finesse. 5 with the fix. The not quite stall. Clutch self-bluff. Promising this as not purple 2. That's the important point. Trying to... Yep, prioritize this. Was this Kathy's discard? No, there's the 5 stall. Was this Donald's discard? No, this was the nice blue clue idea. The play. Yes, the required fix. Okay, we're back. We're back. Boom, boom. First discard. This is forced. Okay, great. We're back. So my question was going to be, we went through all that so we could see if Kathy knew if this is red too. And I think she does. Which means she could Well, there's no reason. There's no reason. Yeah, she's gonna play. All that for nothing. Point being that, yeah, Donald now can do the same finesse. Donald can do 4. And he will. And from Donald's perspective, from Donald's perspective, that's good anyway because it keeps Alice busy. But okay, at this point, I don't think there's any real spoiler cards. They're still at pace 8. I do want to double check this. Question, I mean, so obviously, cluing 4 here, I think it's forced, because I think this card could still be, like, purple 4. Yeah, I think Donald is expected to give this clue. Yeah, bottlenecking aside. Or even considering potential weird bottlenecks, I think this just has to be correct. Because, yeah, there's maybe like a 1 in 1,000 chance of some horrific amount of endgame RNG with yellow 3 and purple 4 and purple 2. But there's also, if you discard purple 4 here, then there's like a 1 in 17 chance. So what are the odds this is purple 4? I don't know. 1 in the 15? I don't know. 1 in 20? So 1 in 20. Yeah, anyway. Point is, I think this is fine. Play. We got the finesse here. There's purple 2. We do really want to get Bob activated soon. But I think Bob, this is actually a perfect opportunity to jump ahead and just clue 4s. 4s looks purple. Darn, 4s looks purple. Okay, so what are you doing, Bob? He knows the 5s he has, just not the order. It would be a bad idea to clue 4s to Alice, right? That's... I hope that's clear. We can't use all these. So honestly, maybe 4s is strangely correct anyway. It's really slow. There aren't... Oh my gosh. Do I go with the reverse bad shot move ejection? Wow. Oh, okay, I got it. Yep, I found the line. This is a KiPiPi classic. And I'll honestly say I wouldn't even want to do it if we weren't at 1 clue, but this is actually really nice. 2s to Bob. Now normally this is a well, it's a reverse trash bluff. I'm not even gonna go through everything just to prove that this is not purple. Point is, maybe it could be even purple, but the point is maybe it's not, and what you're actually doing is getting this card. So at really high trust games, that's how you should respond to this clue, is by discarding it, or at least, you know, not assuming anything about it. But what makes this more fancy is that it's unnecessary, right? Because Bob could have just clued 2. So what do you do for that? It means Kathy chop moves from this clue. Now I'll be honest, if KiPi or P were in this situation, I'll tell you right now, we'd probably write lol trash on this card, because we know exactly what Bob's doing here. Bob's being a homeboy, a home Bob. But yeah, let's see how it plays out. This 4 clue was given by Donald, so Kathy knows this is red 2. So Kathy plays the red 2. Donald knows what's up. He knows this is being chop moved, so he has to respond. Shazam. Ejection. So now this is known trash. Okay, Emily plays her card. And Alice, on top of all that shenanigans, remember the whole point was that this was a trash bluff, or sorry, trash finesse. So Alice now knows this card. Okay, this might look a little scary, but we're about to mop up. So yeah, pop discards. Worst case was this is purple 4, but and then Bob draws the other purple 4, but and then draws the yellow 3. So again, you know, that's a 1 in what are the odds? 2 in 5. I'm not gonna do the math, but 2 in 11. And then okay, what did I just say? I'm not gonna do the math. It's very slim. I think the only other option would be that Alice well, hold on, wait a minute. Is that ever right? I was gonna say Alice could generate here. Wow. Well, I should have seen this coming. This is the downside of trying to do one of these live is spots like this. I really don't think it matters. The only thing that makes it compelling is that this is known trash, or at least it's known unimportant. It could be yellow 4, but we have a yellow 4. And I'm sorry also if I might be overthinking this. I'll admit I'm not the best at this super triple bottom deck risk avoidance. That's more the realm of Steven, Timo, maybe Lipster, I'm not sure, but point is I find myself really not concerned, but maybe I should be. I don't know. I think it's important enough that Alice plays. It's absolutely possible. Okay, it's also important from Alice's perspective, I have to think the odds. So it's 1 in 6, this is purple 4. And even if it is purple 4, the whole point is that's only bad. No, it's ridiculous. Because even if it's purple 4, we can still use Bob's blue 5 and wait out the other purple 4. So, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna play. And, okay, yeah, Bob discards. Yeah, it would have to be like runner. Yeah. It'd be like runners on top to Bob's hand, and then shadow runners on the bottom. So it's like, yeah. Let's just move on. I think we're fine. Okay, so Kathy, only 1 clue, so yeah, they don't have the luxury of trying to do exact discard modulation. Someone definitely wants to tempo, but I think it's probably supposed to be Kathy. Or sorry, Donald. Yeah, because we don't want Donald to draw yellow 3 into the yellow 4. If Kathy draws yellow 3, it's fine, so that's good. But okay. Still nothing good drawn. This clue's obvious. Now we're just helping to start unwind Bob. Emily plays the 4. We get the 3. We get the 5. I hesitated for a sec because, sure enough, you see yellow 3 show up. But Alice sees that that's going to be Kathy's job, right? Alice and Bob have plays, so play. I don't think Bob ever stalls here. Yeesh. Again, purple 4 is scary, but it's fine. It's fine. Alright, sure enough. So you're kind of getting to see, but I think this is just fine now. Okay, yellow to Donald. Looks good. Purple to Bob, sure enough. I'm thinking, is there any value in playing this out? But I don't think so. Yeah, no reason. Yeah, so despite all my fears, I'm pretty sure this is just a very clean win. Bob could chuck this if he wants. No, they are little clues, but this is just a win, right? So play, there are 3 cards left. Kathy discards, there are 2. Donald plays, there are 1. And then Emily and Alice stall to Bob. So yeah, I think this is just a mathematical forced. Yeah. I hope I said that right? play, and then double stall. Whew. Yeah, okay. Pretty tight end, I'll admit. But, alright. GG. I'm absolutely not sorry this was longer and more rambling than usual. That's sort of what the point of this is. It's kind of live and unedited, so I hope it was interesting. And yeah, also documented one more Huli game. So hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions or saw anything else. That's actually a really cool part of this, right? Is maybe if this was not the human limit, then we can edit it, and we can all learn. Like maybe I did miss a cool idea, and I would love for that because then we can talk about it. So yep, that's the point of this whole thing. Oh yeah, I can show you just the cool feature here, right? To copy this, shout out to Takis for coding this. You can just write /copy, boom, and as you can see, yeah, you can now just like copy paste the link. And clicking that will go and show you a full replay. All right, hope you enjoyed. I'm not sure if I'll do more of these live, but I had fun, so see you later.